There are places on this planet where light was never meant to exist. They call it the Mariana Trench, a wound in the Earth's crust so deep, so ancient, that even sunlight dares not enter. Down there, in the crushing silence of the deep, the world as we know it ends. And something else begins. For centuries, the ocean has hidden its secrets, whispered only through shipwrecks, sonar pings, and the fading cries of whales that swim too far. But then, a light appeared, a glow so deep, so impossible, that scientists could only describe it as the breath of something alive. It flickered beneath 36,000 feet of darkness, and once seen, it could never be unseen. Was it a living organism, a message, or a warning from something far older than mankind? Tonight, we dive where no light belongs, to uncover the untold story of the unexplained glow of the Mariana Trench. This is the Mystery Vault, and you're about to go deeper than ever before. Beneath the calm blue surface of the Pacific, there exists a place where light dies. The Mariana Trench, the deepest point on Earth. A scar in the planet's crust stretching nearly 36,000 feet down. Hey, no sunlight ever touches. Temperatures fall near freezing. Pressure is so immense that any human body would be crushed instantly. In 2019, a crew of oceanographers prepared to dive deeper than anyone before. Their goal, to map the last uncharted section of the trench, a region known simply as the Abyssal Plain. As their submersible descended, the surface disappeared behind them. Silence grew thick. The only sound, the hum of machinery and the rhythmic breathing of the pilot. Then, somewhere between 29,000 and 30,000 feet, they saw something. A soft, distant glow, faint, pulsing, alive. It wasn't the light from their submersible, it was coming from below. Sound travels differently in the deep. Sometimes, silence speaks loudest. At first, they thought it was a glitch. But machines don't hallucinate. The glow reappeared 3 more times over the next 48 hours. It was captured by cameras, sonar, and light sensors. The pulses formed a rhythm, 3 seconds on, 1 second off, as if something down there was responding. When the data was reviewed, scientists noticed something chilling. The pattern wasn't random. It mirrored the neural firing frequency of a human brain during REM sleep. Coincidence? Or something trying to communicate? The footage was quickly classified. The team was ordered to keep silent, and the world never heard about it. But one file leaked online, a short clip showing the glow flickering through murky darkness. Those who've seen it claim the light moved, like something swimming. Sound travels differently in the deep. Sometimes, silence speaks loudest. Months later, the U.S. Deep Ocean Listening Station picked up strange low-frequency sounds from a trench. The tones were slow, rhythmic, almost like a heartbeat. Researchers described them as whispers from the Earth itself. But what truly unsettled them was that the tones aligned perfectly with the same timing pattern as the earlier light pulses. As the signals continued, power fluctuations began hitting nearby research stations. Sonar screens would flash white for seconds, then go completely dead. One engineer, still shaken, described it best. It felt like something was looking back through the radar. When humans can't explain something, we build machines to do it for us. By 2021, an international research coalition quietly launched Project Bathis V, a robotic descent mission into the trench designed to reach depths no human ever could. Equipped with thermal sensors, radiation detectors, and 4K deep vision cameras, the machine was humanity's eye into the unknown. For the first 3 hours, everything went according to plan. Then, the light returned. Not one, but dozens. The cameras showed glowing orbs forming a perfect circle around the submersible. Temperature sensors spiked, and in the faint distance, a larger shape began to move. Slow, deliberate, massive. The video feed cut off. All communication ceased. Project Bathis V never resurfaced. If you search the dark web long enough, you'll find it. But don't. Months later, a 37-second clip appeared anonymously online. Grainy, flickering, and terrifying. It shows the Bathurst V camera tilting upward as the lights circle closer. Through the blur, an outline emerges, like the edge of a colossal structure, ancient and stone-like, glowing faintly through cracks. Something almost architectural. And then, a vibration, deep, resonant, and alive. Before the footage cuts, you can hear a voice from the control team whisper, "It's not rock, it's breathing." The trench began to pulse like a living heart. After Bathurst V's disappearance, satellites began detecting electromagnetic surges from the same coordinates. Waves of energy strong enough to disrupt communications across the Pacific. The pulses weren't random. They came every 72 hours, exactly when Earth's moon reached its lowest tidal alignment. Some physicists proposed that an ancient mineral vein beneath the trench might be reacting to lunar gravity. Others believed something else, something sentient, was harnessing it. Even stranger, marine life began to behave erratically near the region. Whales altered migration routes. Schools of fish disappeared overnight. The ocean, it seemed, was responding. The ocean remembers what humanity forgets. Centuries before sonar or satellites, the islanders of Micronesia told stories of the eyes beneath the sea. Legend said that long ago, gods of light descended into the deep after humankind betrayed them. Their punishment was eternal sleep, beneath pressure, silence, and salt. One elder described a prophecy carved in wood. When the sea begins to glow like dawn in the dark, the sleepers stir again. Those carvings, once dismissed as myth, are now studied by scientists for their uncanny accuracy. The same spiral patterns found on the ancient tablets match the sonar maps of the trench's glowing circle. Coincidence, or forgotten warning? Human curiosity never learns, not even from Faye. In 2024, a private tech group launched Athena, an AI-controlled deep-sea probe designed to complete Bathurst V's mission. No humans on board, no emotion, just code. Athena transmitted live for 6 hours. At 35,500 feet, it entered the circle of light. The last image ever received showed something impossible, a vast, spiraled formation, glowing blue-green, moving slowly as if breathing. Then the signal was gone. Not lost. Taken. Every nearby satellite registered a power surge. Moments later, the ocean surface above the trench shimmered faintly, then went dark. Science ends where fear begins. Since then, the official explanation has been simple. Deep-sea bioluminescence. Yet, no known organism produces that kind of light pattern, or that intensity. Some theorize the glow is a form of geothermal radiation. Others whisper it's a biological neural network, the ocean itself evolving consciousness. But the most disturbing theory, that what lies beneath isn't waiting to be found. It's waiting for permission to rise. At the end of light, there is still something watching. Today, sonar contact with the trench remains unstable. Every 72 hours, a faint pulse still echoes through the ocean floor, steady, rhythmic, eternal. If you listen closely to the hydrophones placed above the trench, you can still hear it. A slow, deep vibration that feels aware. The glow has dimmed, but it never vanished. Some say the Earth itself has a heart, and this is where it beats. As the last signal fades into static, one question remains. What if the Mariana Trench isn't the end of the ocean, but the beginning of something else? We've looked into the dark for centuries, and maybe, just maybe, the dark has started looking back. For years, the ocean has held its silence. No more signals, no more anomalies, just still water and the occasional whisper of current. But when satellites scan the trench now, they always find something strange, a single, faint, glowing thread winding through the abyss, like a heartbeat that refuses to stop. The scientists who worked on Bathurst V and Athena are gone. Some retired, some disappeared, and some still claim to dream of that light, pulsing in the darkness, calling them home. The recordings are locked away under government encryption, labeled Marine Electromagnetic Phenomena 873. But a few fragments remain. In one of them, before the final blackout, a voice can be heard saying, It's not light we're seeing. It's communication. What if the glow beneath the ocean isn't something alive, but something awakening, something ancient, intelligent, waiting for us to come closer? The deeper we look into the unknown, the smaller we become. Maybe the reason the trench glows isn't to guide us, but to warn us. And so the ocean returns to its eternal stillness. No sound, no answers, only that faint shimmer, too far down for human eyes. A reminder that even in the most silent places on Earth, something watches, something waits. This is the Mystery Vault, where the ocean never sleeps, and neither should your curiosity. Not all that glows in the dark wants to be found. Subscribe for more real mysteries that hide in plain sight. Mystery Vault, unearthing what the world tries to forget.